He blocked her.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. He's brought Charles. They won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Play action here with Dalton. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
You met her what?
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
He was covered.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Jackson going to run. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson from the shotgun. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
Yeah, coming. Yeah, but nah, that's good though. I'm happy for you.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they will
How long you thought
the
I was
return, but not until he
I thought I
takes
was
it
blocking your ass
all
for like 3
inside
weeks.
the 10-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Escaping the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. From the gun, Jackson. Steps up, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You call me on what?
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Second and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Dalton here from the gun. Going up top. And here's another interception. The third of this first quarter. Picked off by Mike Hill. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his style.
It's just,
but he has been their starting quarterback for this
I don't want to build like patterns that not healthy. You know what I'm saying? So if I let like
the last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Not win, but if I let you win and you not right, you know what I mean? Like, it's not healthy, it's not good.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Dobbins running out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
On the play. And it's
Yeah, I wouldn't steer you wrong, man. I wouldn't tell you nothing wrong.
Sports.
With no score.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Like
operating from the gun, Jackson. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
So what you been doing
Problems here
today?
on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And Tucker's kick right there.
Sorry,
It's
that was a
good.
brainless
And the Ravens
question,
strike
dude.
first at Bree's Head.
Absent-minded
So
question.
still no
Sorry.
touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys.
The same girl that ate
We need you to get
cookies
us
at one
back
time.
on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move.
Trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Congratulations.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got to get their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here.
James
Getting
does.
3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Forced out, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get to the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be
trust this
around.
man? I mean, I don't care, but do you trust this person?
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice Nice gain of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Now whistles here before the snap. And it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved.
What did you tell him?
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now Haskins. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jackson on 1st down. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Send me his email. I'll email him my stuff today because I haven't done my taxes.
Here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack.
Yeah.
Jackson flushed out right. And he's going to go down again. Now the Steelers use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
How much do you usually get? Because I ain't going to get much.
Now Jackson trying to lay one up. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. You got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the 2nd half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Mine might be like 700 or 800 or something like that.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about...
And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And they will
fuck it up,
stop
fuck it up.
as he's down to the 40-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other
I want
side.
the money, but I mean, I really just ain't worried. I have it if I have to try to find my taxes when I need to. So, if you can do it.
First and 10, it's Dobbins. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Ravens.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
10-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's all good here. It's all good.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And yet again, Haskins is intercepted. 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Sorry.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. He'll be dropped up to a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Yeah, he's going to keep it here. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to the Dolphins confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
That's a good.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Got a man open, it's Ross. He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
I didn't think that was fair.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And past the 35, they dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Someone
back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, Dobbins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Eluding the pressure right.
What the
For the
fuck?
third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run once more with Edwards. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
3rd and 1.
When are you going?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
10 at the 34-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And there goes a pickup of 32.
I mean, tell him that if you're not somebody that's, you don't smoke all the time, you can like smoke like once or twice.
But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap.
Because it sticks to your stat cells. So like if you smoke a lot, it'll always be, not always, but a lot will be in your fat cells. But if you don't smoke a lot, if you just smoke 1 time, 2 times, it'll be gone in like a week.
You can't move up to the next level if you don't
If
take
you
care of
smoke
it.
once, it'll be gone in a couple days. But if you smoke a lot, it'll be gone all the way. Not a lot, but if you smoke like 2 or 3 times in a row, it'll be gone like a week. If you smoke for like a week straight, or if you smoke all the time,
I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in
and
the
I mean
stadium.
like a month like
People are
natural.
supporting this team at home because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me.
Yeah, months like natural, but if you like work out and like sweat and drink water and stuff, it'll be less
Actually
time.
went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral.
Yeah, they gotta sell that at the dispensary shop, the detox.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Haskins is going to find his running back. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Haskins. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Snell on the shotgun handoff. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
1-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they need
That last message I sent you saying,
maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back. preferably a takeaway.
Right is important. Not me being right or you being right, but right.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Did you really?
At the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Devin Duvernay, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Your mom said that?
To throw again, Jackson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Jackson going to give to Ingram on the option. And he's got the first down before being taken down.
Not even just, I said that was wise advice. Not even just for like me, but you know, just in general, you know what I mean? Young people have more energy, more easily excited, get frustrated easily, shit like that, you know? For real.
They'll run on 1st down. Downs. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
A little older, you know,
That's a
slow
decent
down
game
a
there,
little
but
bit,
it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production.
I mean, those feelings are normal, dude. You know what I'm saying?
As a ball carrier, they've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because
those
they're
things are normal.
he can get
You
started.
know, I get annoyed too, but I don't.
Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Yeah, I can't like attack.
Defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
A 61-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and he thought,
you know, like, yeah, they're fun, you know, they're cool, they're fun, but then, like, you know, we have rough times, you know what I'm saying? Like, then, you know, they make me, like, to show their real colors, like, to show their age. And they're not bad people, you know, they just need to grow up.
Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, way of doing it makes it that much
So when I
harder.
say, you know, when I talk to you about maturity and stuff, like, I'm not making fun of you or anything, but I'm just saying, like, you know, I see
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44.
just older,
Great job
more life
defensively. I think he was
experience,
trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Shitty people. More. I've been seriously. I've been burnt more times. I've been hurt more times by people. You know what I'm saying?
Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need. What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. Completion here to Claypool. And he takes this one down almost all
I'm glad it's over.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Now it's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Boswell on for the field goal.
Yeah, it's playing.
A 49-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning of that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And who's got it? I think the Ravens do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
But you should.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to
depending on how much it is.
do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, policy.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
At the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Haskins. And out across midfield down to the 45. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
I need to ask you about it the other day.
First and 10 at the 40.
And I was on the phone with him. What time is it right now? I need to pay that shit. 7:30. 3:30.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. One final shot for Haskins. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out in this game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow. And for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball, so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. So for Baltimore, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah, so they did Zell, so I put that away. And it's a little easier to save, than cash and shit. Yeah, how's that? I didn't know you had it. Maybe not my primary account. Just typically don't work. I know why. It's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but basically, I have multiple accounts, right? I have like 3 checking accounts. The one that has the Zelle is the one that I don't use, so kind of hard to, yeah. You should get it. When are you gonna get it? Let's just get it. Yeah, just buy the whole thing. Don't do month because they're still gonna try to overcharge you. Yeah, a month. Like if you pay like